Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy JayFlex, guys, and as you can see, I'm in a different scenery again. I've had to remix the environment because of issues or situations that I can't get into, but I also can't speak too loud, so hopefully you guys can hear me because I'm trying to speak quiet right now because there's people in the house. But guys, look, I'm trying to get these journey episodes out for you guys. I know you guys have been loving the journey and you guys have been telling me to catch up because I know there's tunes you want me to get to, but look, I'm going in order and I'm trying to go as fast as I can. There's just so much is going on right now, it's a headache. But when I can film, I'm gonna get these videos out for you guys just like I'm doing now in a whole different setting. But guys, look, we got Tom Macdonald Withdrawals. I feel like this one's gonna be a lot more, on the darker side. But guys, as always, like the video if you've been enjoying this journey so far, and of course Tom's links will be down in the description to the video and etc. And guys, with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's go.
The doctor said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office and poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends, none of them are answering. Is this the moment where I can't control it? Got no appetite, I guess the party's over. I can't sleep at night and I keep rolling over cause my skin is itchy and the paranoia got me worried sick and it is so annoying. I've been throwing up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the
Oh, that's so deep, man. That's so deep. Yeah, Tom's going through it, man. I mean, he's throwing up, it looks like motor oil. That's a different level of throwing up, man. And even how he's talking about, the hardest, the best choices tend to be the hardest ones. And isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth, man? And it's you can see, man, I feel like he's at an impasse right now. But he's crying as well. The last time I saw him actually shed tears properly, I don't know if I know there was a segment in Dear Rappers where he was crying in it, but I don't know if he showed it that much. And obviously you have other tunes like I Wish and Cancer, where he got a little bit more teary-eyed. I'm trying to think of more off the top of my head, but actual crying from Tom, I haven't seen him cry in a while. So that's how you know it's deep.
over cause my skin is itchy and the paranoia got me worried sick and it is so annoying. I've been throwing up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the moment when I need a donor? Liver failing from the liquor pouring, while the room is spinning, it ain't vodka soda. What is almost killing me is being sober. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls.
No, guys. Light bulb just flashed in my head. He just said, what's almost killing me is being sober. Flashback to Sober, the tune that he released in one of the prior episodes that I reacted to. But he was talking about how he's so glad that he's sober because he used to be this person that, was taking up knocks. He's up his nose with his boss in the oil rig back in the day, totaling cars because he was running from the cops with a kilo of coke in the car type thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me not blur out all of their business, but it's in the past now. But look, it's to say, in that tune, he was talking about how he's glad he's sober. But in this tune now, you see how he's now talking about how the sober is almost a thing that's killing him. Oh, this is what I love about this journey, is because we see Tom go on this cycle again of just, seeming like he's getting through it. I mean, I remember Hangman where he was like showing that, using himself as an example to show that, there's people out there that are suffering through it worse than me. So if they can get through it, I can get through it type thing. And even a tune like Cancer where he was talking about, look, take my experience. Do you know what I'm saying? Beer was the escape, but I got stuck escaping. He was talking about how he went through his experiences, but then how you guys need to know that heaven's got enough angels. You need to stay here. So trying to say that, use me as an example to say that I went through it and I could tell you personally that heaven's got enough angels. You need to stay here. So he was almost coming from a big brother or an older, like a hindsight perspective of, I've been there, done it. You guys don't do the same. So we see that whole circle of Tom being glad, kind of like the honeymoon. Then he goes to this like enlightenment phase where he's like kind of talking to other people to give hope and say that I can do it and you can do it too. And then we see him go back to the withdrawal side now, where he's now back into this rut and he doesn't know if he can make it out. Like, this is just something that I feel like is so beautiful on this journey, and how real Tom keeps it, because we've seen him go through all the different sides. I mean, again, even in what's the tune called? The Best Rapper Ever. Do you know what I'm saying? Nothing calms me down like Xanax does, but I can't even relapse because the internet will laugh at us. All of these things where you talk about, you know, his struggle and how he was battling those demons, but it seemed like he won it. But is he going to win it in this one? That's the question. So I'm just giving you examples of how you've seen Tom on this journey in so many different phases. And it seems like we're going through full circle again.
Moment when I need a donor, liver failing from the liquor pouring, while the room is spinning, it ain't vodka soda. What is almost killing me is being sober. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawal. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Never cared for therapists, my arrogance embarrassing. It isn't fair to tear with this. Addiction placed my parents in. I'm scared repair will never fix the voluntary negligence, the wear and tear my errors did. They almost had to bury me. Is this the moment where I screw up and relapse? Waste all my money on rehab. Can't take a pill from the doctor to relax. Lash out in anger whenever I react. Feel like a weak man, I don't wanna be that. Living every day to get a buzz on the weekend. I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. Trying to stay clean, I just really need a reason. My bones are shaking in my hands and feet. I see my rib cage, but I can't eat. I still wake up panicking, so I can't sleep. I just sit in the bathtub and try to breathe. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawal. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. I've never felt this bad before. I don't know if I'll make it. Don't have the strength to get off the floor right now, but I'm hoping and praying. My whole life I wanted more. This might be the end, but now I've had too much fun. It's over now. I loved what I hated. Deleted every—
Oh my days. Oh my, yo, guys, like, even I'm starting to, like, when I'm really taking in what you're saying here, this really does seem like such a dark time. I mean, he's even saying that this might be the end. You know, he hasn't been this down bad before. Like, do you know what's even funny? Because not even funny, it's not funny, but what's so interesting is I'm even in Angels that I reacted to earlier on this journey from Tune by Tom, is to say, imagine if Angels Tom was speaking to Tom now, he would be like this is the version of Tom that would be listening to Angels Tom go in, and Angel Tom's telling this version of Tom to go, look, Tom, heaven's got enough angels, you know what I'm saying, you need to stay here. Like, and it's almost like kind of take your own advice. You know what they say about, you know, that it's the irony of how doctors are the worst patients, or the person who's always giving advice is usually the one that needs the most advice. You know what I'm saying? That kind of concept. Like, it almost seems as if, you know, Tom, we've seen him in elements where he could really be giving great advice. Even though I love the whole way he switched the perspective in Angels, talking about why we latch onto these bad crutches because we have this like unfulfillment that's within us, and we're using like these crutches to cope with that, when in reality what we actually want is to be fulfilled with, you know, not feeling like we're good enough and to cover up these insecurities and stuff. But to say, imagine if that version of Tom was talking to this version of Tom, I feel like he would be giving him great advice to this version, to be like, Tom, you know, you don't miss being drunk with your friends. You don't miss being high with your friends. You know, what you really miss is, I don't know, this fulfillment that you're using the drugs and the alcohol to cope with. Like, and this is where my brain is going, and this is why I love this journey so much. And comment down below, like, imagine if this Tom was listening to Angels Tom right now, and imagine if the same things he was saying in Angels, I feel like Tom would needed to be hearing right now. it's like take your own advice type thing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like if Tom, yeah, you guys, I feel like you get what I'm trying to say. But let's continue, because this is so deep, man.
This might be the end, but now I've had too much fun. It's over now. I loved what I hated. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends.
That part right there, that chorus, I really wish I was drunk with all my friends, high with all my friends. Like I said, imagine if Angels Tom was saying the same lyrics of, you know, you don't miss the alcohol, you miss feeling like you're brave, or you miss feeling confident. It's not the liquor you're addicted to, it's feeling brave. It's not the drugs that you're missing. It's the dopamine rush. That's the chemical that goes off when you take the drugs that you're craving, and that is what's leading you to the drugs. But if you was to, you know, replace that dopamine rush with something a bit more fruitful, long term, a bit more sustainable and healthy, then you wouldn't need to go there as much. Like, you wouldn't be going to that place as much. You'd be going to this more healthier place, which is more beneficial to you. Like, wow, man, this is mad.
Number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends.
Wow, video by Nova. Look, that video in itself was very, very telling. Even look at this after this behind the scenes, with Tom just looking like he's crying. He's crying in this. This is so deep, man. And you know, my commiserations goes to Tom, because I can imagine, you know, to release a song like this and to be so transparent with, you know, the HFG guys, my fellow brethren that are watching right now. It's the same. He's just so, like I said, he's so transparent, and he just literally lays all his cards on the table. And that's something that I think is really powerful. I'm brave and courageous because, you know, there's so many people like, you know, you guys watching at home who are probably going through dark times. And even, let's say, you know, when I've been going through some of my darkest times, is seeing like, you know, videos like this that may let you know that you're not alone. Yeah, Tom has a lot of success. I'm already thinking about the Famous. Like, even in remember in Famous, he was talking about how, you know, he's the king of the hill, he's got all this success. But then the way he was singing that song sounded so mellow and low and just bleak. Like, he didn't even like resonate with what he was saying. Like, he's a rock star, saw me on a cop car, heard me screaming, "White boy, mama, I done got far." But then he said it in such a drained kind of tone, and it kind of just to show, like, yeah, Tom's got a lot of things. He's had a lot of success in his career. He's independent and he's doing exceptionally well for someone who's independent. And to this day, he's still dropping so many numbers, and he's got a fan base that loves him so much. I mean, what more can you ask for? Yet, we still see him struggle with the same thing, at least at this point in his journey, that he's been struggling. It's this ongoing cycle. If he's constantly going back in these cycles, maybe it's a thing of he just needs, like an Angels Tom would say, to find a better crutch for these things. And once he can develop these mechanisms that, you know, are more beneficial, that he can reside in, so that he doesn't reside in these addictions, then maybe that's when we see an end to these cycles, because it does get concerning. I mean, he was crying so much in this, and like he said, it's never been that low. He's even talking about he doesn't know if he's gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Either he's gonna go or he won't. Now, that's like, you know, talk when you're basically on your last legs. Obviously, you know, with hindsight, we know that this wasn't Tom's last leg, and he continues on this journey to continue with more bangers as he goes along this tune. But I just find it very interesting how we're back again at our withdrawals, and we see this cycle again, and it's very, very raw. Guys, look, let me know what you guys thought of this video when you first checked it out. Like, what do you think about what Tom has to say? And even the things that I said in the video about, like, you know, imagine Tom not being able to take his own advice of Angels. You know, do you think that if this version of Tom listened to Angels Tom, he would listen, type thing? Yeah, and then let me know how you took the video in general. You know, how did this make you feel when you first checked it out? Like, can you relate to it to any degree? But yeah, guys, look, I've been enjoying this journey so far, and I hope you guys have. I've changed up the scenery, and of course, if you made it this far, comment down a red heart. We're gonna go over like a normal, just red loving heart, especially in tunes like this. And yeah, I love all of you guys that have been supporting me. Shout out to my HOG guys watching right now, and my flexes that are also supporting me during the ride. And both, if you're a HOG member and a flexer, just shout out to all of you guys that have been supporting me. I love you guys so much. With that being said, I've been your boy JayFlex. This has been Tom Macdonald Withdrawals, and you guys have made it this far. Been absolutely wonderful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.